Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
This guy wasn't here before, so let's talk to him.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bathia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Okay, so let's go to that bar, and as I go there, I might check if I've missed any keepers around here.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing corpses.
Yes. A man named Samesh Bathia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bathia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nerali Bathia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bathia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nerali Bathia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bathia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Actually, like, I do think this isn't right, but only because they didn't ask him. I think the principle behind this is actually entirely sensible, and in fact, again, I don't remember, which is again cool to me, because I was under the impression I could convince him to let them use the body, but by explaining how much good it can do. And obviously it's not going to hurt her, she's dead. So, you know, I don't think this is a bad idea, but I think it's a bad idea how they approach this, because they shouldn't have done it without his consent, and not even tell him why. Like, to be honest, how was he supposed to consent if they didn't even tell him why they are doing this?
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
I'll tell Mr. Bathia about this. It might make it easier for him to understand.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
Yeah, maybe it is possible to make him sort of okay with that. Which, you know, I wouldn't have a problem with that. For me, I don't even have that great of a reverence towards dead bodies, because they are dead. Like, any kind of actual good for living people that you can get out of dead bodies, I think it's a worthy goal. Like, in fact, I even think, the elaborate burial ceremonies and like the whole custom of keeping extensive graveyards and lighting candles at them. It's kind of environmentally unwise. It's a lot of resources spent on what is essentially commemorating the dead, but you can commemorate the dead inside your own head. In fact, there are nowadays those kinds of like virtual cemeteries where you have like a page for that person with photos or video or something, and I find that to be, in a way, maybe a better way of doing that. Or you know, because for example, All Hallows Day and All Hallows Eve are very important holidays here in Poland, where people go to cemeteries to like light candles on the graves of their loved ones. But I think maybe even a better way of doing that would be to just like, you know, get out a family album and just, you know, view photos of that person and talk about their life and, you know, either the moments that you've spent together, or if it is, for example, your grandparent that you never knew, then maybe you can ask your parents about stories of that person and, you know, just commemorate them this way rather than producing. I'm always kind of, you know, I'm kind of uneasy about the amount of waste that always gets produced at the cemeteries around this time of year, where, you know, people buy like flowers that obviously they wilt and die later on, and people buy those you know, expensive and elaborate sort of, how do you say it in English, like a glass container for a candle, like a funerary lamp. I'm not sure what's the actually I'm not sure what's the English word for that, but and eventually it all gets thrown out. I just think it's kind of weird.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Oh, I didn't ask about this before.
Where can I find this Mr. Bosker?
He was in the expensive bar over there.
Tell me again what you'd been told about your wife.
As I said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Mr. Bathia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
She died a hero, Mr. Bathia, and now she has a chance to save even more lives.
It doesn't matter. She's dead. I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
Yeah, exactly. I would speak his own words back to him. It doesn't matter, she's already dead. Like, there is no... it's mostly, you know, emotional comfort, which I do think, however callous it might sound, because it's kind of blunt to say it this way, but in the end, I feel like actual tangible benefit for living people trumps your emotional comfort. Like, I really think it's a better idea to get some kind of tangible, helpful benefit from running tests on that body, rather than just burying it because he would feel better with it. Again, I do think it's shitty that they did it without his consent, but I don't feel bad about convincing him to let them do it, because I think it's actually a worthwhile goal. Oh, maybe there's a keeper that I didn't scan. Oh, I did scan it actually. Okay, maybe there's one in the tunnel. Because this is already an elevator. to the... Yeah, this is going to be rather frustrating, looking for those last two keepers. But I think I might be able to solve this problem with the preaching Hanar.
Has the CSec officer been assuaged? Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble. Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness? The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races. The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws. This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
What? That's stupid. He should just buy the freaking proselytizing license and just continue doing it what he's doing legally.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
I think that's dumb. You know, how expensive can it even be? I don't think it's something that would ruin him.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. For your convenience, this terminal is programmed with information on the tower, the relay monument, and the keepers.
That's all for now.
Thank you for... Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not sure if I scanned this one, specifically because she says that. Like, maybe there was some kind of a trick to make her not notice that? I don't remember.
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
If the evidence is worth trying to kill me for, I hope it is sufficient to motivate the Council.
There is one, but I've scanned it.
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
Not too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the Council.
Okay, there is one here, which leaves me with just one, which is even more frustrating, to be honest.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his SpecTRe status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the SpecTRes.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
SpecTRes bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the Ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
He's got a lot on his mind. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training, talent unlocked. Yeah, but I haven't leveled... Oh, I did level up actually. Restores dead squad members. Okay, that's pretty cool. Although, no, to be honest, let me undo that and get charm. And also, I would like to have medium armor. So I'll wait with the Spectre training.
Through all my time at CSec, I never got the chance to witness a meeting of the Council in person.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas.
Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now.
Have I scanned this one? Okay, so this is the last one, right? Indeed, that's great. I feel great. I feel great about it, and I do feel that the triumphant music is entirely warranted. Okay, let's go to the embassies. Talk to Dina about my next moves. Wait, wasn't I supposed to do that? Okay, I'll just do my other things then, for the time being. I guess I'm going to meet with Anderson at the docks. Speak to the ambassador. Meet him in the docking bay. Okay. I will do that, but at the end. I still have a couple of things to do around the Citadel. Okay, arrived at Chorus Den, which is good because that's what I wanted. I have a couple of people to talk to here.
CSec always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. I think Fist was paying someone off.
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
I got business here, but not with you.
Not now. I'm watching the show. Go away. Let me drink in peace.
I didn't even talk to Harkin before. That's a bit of a wasted opportunity when it comes to dialogue and the like. Interesting that I came back get back here. I was under the impression I couldn't. Oh well, not all things are going to be entirely optimized, because it's been years since I played this. Like, I don't remember, everything. I remember most of the main story beats, of course. Well, all of the main ones and most of the side ones, actually. But there are things I'm simply going to forget over such a long time.
Commander, what do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
Well, to be honest, you are kind of pathetic. I don't understand that, and I do think it's entirely pathetic. Because people are not and no one is entitled to, like, romantic interest. You can be the freaking king of the world, and that still wouldn't give you the right to have other people be interested in you. Like, that's entirely those other people's business, whether they are or not. And to spread lies about him because they rejected you is, like, super low. That's pretty pathetic.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
It damn well couldn't hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Okay, and I'm also supposed to talk to a CSec informant.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSec.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSec Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Well, to be honest, that seems to be very obvious what he was trying to tell us, isn't it? He to be honest, he spoke it out verbatim, what it was about, much as Shepard himself did, which, to be honest, I do find to be rather stupid. Like, at the very least, he should be a little bit more roundabout about it, rather than just straight up mention CSec, being an informant, and a dangerous job, like right in the middle of a place in which she is an informant.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. SpecTRe? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay, you get the really good stuff like at the end when you get really rich. There's actually, it changes the inventory of some merchants, but those are obviously very good things, but they are way beyond my pay grade for now. He offers no licenses or anything like that, so I'll just leave him be for now. Oh, decryption skill too low. That's a pity. I have to remember about this. But I'm not going to level up for some time. So to be honest,
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
I might forget by this time.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, to be honest, that is an entirely legitimate grievance.
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, let's also talk
Hello, Commander.
To Jalid.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Okay. So, let's go to the wards then. Although there's still the mysterious signal that has been sent from the casino. Like, it leads you on a bit of a merry-go-round. But as far as I understand, there is no way to know where you should go without checking the map. Okay, I've proven that Saren is linked with the Geth, but before I do anything about that, let's go to the market and try to get those mods.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay, where is Chorban? He used to be right here, but...
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
it just so happens that I didn't even check what's on those discs, to be honest, before I gave them to her, which is kind of stupid, isn't it? The information you found in Fist's hideout will help Miss Wong with her report on corruption. Go to the upper wards to deliver it to her. You gave Emily Wong the information you found in Fist's hideout. The reporter was extremely grateful and now has what she needs to expose the criminal syndicates on the Citadel. Okay, but what about the unusual readings? No. There is a signal tracking. Yeah, you have discovered a signal being used to funnel money from the gambling machines to a private account. It seems to be coming from the ward's access corridor. So would that be here? Or maybe it's actually on the side of the Presidium. Like, it should appear on my map, actually.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Yeah, I do think it was, but as I said, I will elaborate more upon that when the game does.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Decryption too low, unfortunately. Do I still need to talk to... Okay, I will go to the Presidium, and specifically first to the embassies, to talk to the Elcor diplomat, and let him know that the consort didn't actually betray him. And then I'll go to the consort herself to solve that little thing. I'm still not entirely sure where the ward access corridor is.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari Consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Okay, now let's go to the consort herself and wrap up that thing.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling. Though you are the first of your kind to respond to it.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
No doubt you are just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
Now again, this is a red flag for me. When they talk about being cold and whatever, it all sounds very cultish to me.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Well, if it's physical intimacy, then actually I'm not.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength. So long, Commander. I can offer you nothing more at this time.
Now, the trinket actually comes back in a minor but rather unexpected way during a side quest later on.
My first CSec posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
Well, this is a rather obvious setup, and also illegal.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Well, I do not agree so much on drugs, but I do agree on slavery, actually. Like, deserves to die is a harsh way to put it, but what I'm saying is, there are a few things that infuriate me as much as slavery. I find the very idea to be deeply abhorrent, and whoever practices it, I feel he loses any kind of sort of moral high ground or you know, any kind of platform for discussion. You just don't discuss things with slavers. They are 120% wrong. Like, flat out, there is no discussion to be had. So I will actually do it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you with the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Although I'm not generally a fan of, you know, extrajudicial justice, but then obviously the whole idea behind the SpecTRes is kind of, you know, predicated on the fact of extrajudicial justice, which is exactly the reason why I'm not that big of a fan of the specters themselves either.
The Keepers never paid much attention to that relay mining. I always found that a little strange.
The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays. Something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
To a Citadel tower. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a wards access corridor, which I don't even quite know what that is, to be honest. Like, would it be in here? It is a corridor for sure.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
Sure, but there's still way more complaints than the officers can handle.
That's just life near the wards, kid. You'll get used to it.
Okay, there is the signal source.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Financial district of the Presidium. Okay.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSec.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Oh, by the way, something I didn't mention, and I wanted to, is I find it a little bit unbelievable how everyone is so trusting of that vision that Shepard had. Like, they are like, oh, the Council, you are short-sighted, the Reaper is actually real, but there is no substantial evidence for that. If I had some kind of a strange vision, to be honest, I wouldn't just straight up believe whatever that vision displayed. In fact, my very first presupposition would be that I've gone insane if the things that I've seen were particularly outlandish.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium. This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a program or a VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSec officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
Well, there's no way to resolve this peacefully.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Okay, that's actually pretty great that I leveled up, because I can use the decryption to hack the computer in the CSec headquarters. So let's go there actually. And then I guess I'm ready to leave. I'll just check with Jenny's sister to see if she has anything to say. Okay, I guess it's gone. It's pretty weird. And also pretty frustrating. Like, I specifically came back here because I wanted to hack it. Unless... was there another room? Like, I guess there was another lobby with where that access tunnel is, so maybe that's where it was. Wait, where is it?
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Okay, I am a little confused about where was that other place where I found the actual signal. This just goes back to the Presidium.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I want to do it.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
That is, straight up cheating.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI, no doubt.
Yes, but there's more.
Yeah, there always is.
I heard they had some connection with a rogue Spectre.
Not this again.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
And also theft on top of that. In a way. When you cheat a casino to win, that's, you're illegally getting the money that you were not supposed to be getting. And
hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Okay, I won't embarrass myself with any more gambling. I am, however, pretty interested in finding out where the tunnel is. The access tunnel that I went to, because I'm pretty sure that's where the other computer is. This is just the elevator, right?
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Okay, I think it was here, actually. Was it? I'm kind of losing my mind.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Okay, I feel like I'm going insane. There was a computer that required decryption. Where is it? I will go to CSec. And look for it there. And if I don't find it, I want to end this episode soon-ish anyway, because it's a little too long actually. And also I need to go to
In
bed.
entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Yeah, the L-Corps Hamlet is a great idea. The only thing I'm sorry for is, the only thing I pity is the fact that you don't really have an opportunity to listen to like a greater chunk of it. However, I do think that there is a part of the most famous monologue with the to be or not to be in, I think, Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3. So if I don't find the computer, I'll just look it up on my own previous recording. I'm pretty sure it was this, and it has callously disappeared just to spite me when I got enough experience to make it, to actively hack it.
Good to see you, Commander.
I'll look it up in my own previous recording, but for now, I will save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.